What is going on, fam? Welcome to another great episode of Our Smooth Club, the show where everyday men discuss everyday topics. I am Arrington Gavin, and alongside with me are my good friends, business owners. I have Mr. Jonathan Jones. New to the team, we're so excited to have the model extraordinaire, Mr. Eric Castano. And then back for season 2, the wait is over because a lot of people's been asking, where's Andre? He's here. He is back. Mr. Andre Marable, founder of the Pack Travel Club. Fellas, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Good to see you. Y'all look fresh. Not as fresh as Eric. He definitely, outdressed us today, but everything else is going good though, fellas.
Good. Yeah, can't complain.
Awesome. Well, look, for those who are watching on YouTube, do us a favor and subscribe, hit the like button, leave us a comment, all that great stuff. We truly appreciate it. Also, we're on all major podcast platforms, so follow, subscribe on Spotify, Google, Apple, all major podcast platforms. You can see it right behind me. Fellas, look, I want to start off this show by talking about looks. So my fiance asked me, she's like, does looks matter? And I don't want to sound like a douchebag, like, no, it's all about the heart. But in my head, I'm like, well, yeah, looks actually do matter, certain ways. I mean, to an extent, I started thinking of the question: Are people that are like more attractive, are they better financially than the least attractive people? Because if you think about it, we're in a society where, like OnlyFans, IG models are becoming self-made millionaires off of selling their looks. And I mean, I was listening to a podcast, the comedian Michael Blackson. He has a podcast out, and the majority of his comedians, guests are entertainers, celebs, and a lot of them are IG models. And this one IG model was saying, yeah, I made like $16,000 last month just off of my OnlyFans. I was like, damn, I'm like $16,000, and in my head I'm like, well, OnlyFans is just a platform for the purse to really check on, on people. I mean, let's be real, but what's your thoughts as far as that? Like, if you go into like buying a car or something, and you get approached by multiple salespeople, are you gonna go to the one that's more more attractive, or at least like how does it go? Like, I mean, I'll start off with Eric. You're a model. You're a professional model. So, what's your thoughts with that?
Honestly, I think it's kind of a catch-22 question, because the reality is that your looks are only going to last but for so long. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, so you have to kind of look beyond that a little bit. So, to answer the question, is it more important? I don't really think that is the question. I think it's more about the personality of that person, how you react, how you interact with that person. I mean, if I walk into a dealership, like you said, and the first person that comes to me is the most ugliest individual in the world, so to speak, but they have a personality and the approach to me is real open and genuine, then I'm not really going to worry about what you look like at that particular point. You're trying to at that point, you've approached me in a way where it's very greeting and very open, very genuine. So the looks thing, yeah. I mean, some people, like you said, make $16,000. I mean, hey, go for it. That's if you got it, flaunt it, right?
Flaunt it, right?
This is what the shake what your mama gave you theory. You know what I mean? So, to be honest, I just don't. I mean, there is a certain level where society has always looked at it as, the looks do matter, and we live in a world where looks do matter in certain areas. And in the modeling industry, yeah, I am faced with that on a daily basis. But I've been doing this for the latter part almost 10 years now, and I'm competing with guys that are in their early 20s, and these guys are six packs and ripped chests and this, that, and the third, and I'm standing side by side with them. I'm double their age. So to a certain extent, yeah, but I get selected and I get picked. So the looks thing, yeah, does it work for me? To a certain degree. Like, how long is it going to keep going? I don't know.
Eric low-key brags like,
no, I'm not. I will be honest with you. I mean, I did an audition in Atlantic City. It was over 200 and something people that went out for that audition.
Wow.
A lot of people went out to try out for that show. I got picked. But I'm competing against guys in their 20s, mid-20s, 30s. I'm 45 years old. So
I tried out. It was a height requirement.
Yeah, I'm 45. So the reality is, I got selected based upon two. I think one was because I was tall. So there's your question. Does the image thing? Yeah. So I'm the tallest one in the group. Was there anything else besides that helped me going over that? Maybe I have experience or whatever. But again, the looks thing will only get you but so far. And I feel like if you have a genuine personality and you're a real a decent person, I think you're better off.
What do you think, Dre?
Yeah, in the end, I agree with Eric actually. But still, in this society, looks sells pretty much.
Right.
I mean, no matter who you say or who you talk to, I mean, they're gonna have a beautiful face, you know, selling a product or a service, just to get that buy-in from that potential customer. So you just can't get around it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at like spokespersons for certain companies, I mean, whether it's a celebrity because they have that fan base, or like you said, whether they're a very attractive person, they was like, we gotta get her because she's, you know, the most. So it's definitely, you know, big with looks sells. What about you, Jay?
I think personality is definitely a big thing, but I think that looks kind of like help you like stay in the relationship to some sort. Like, I would never be with somebody who just looks like a 10 out of 10, but the personality sucks. Like, I wouldn't do that. But if you have a good personality to start with, and like the looks are there,
for like at least a month or two. No, I'm joking.
Like, the looks are there, it's like the secondary, then like that's something that's like kind of solidifies. I feel like.
I totally
it's kind of like a back and forth kind of thing. Like,
I totally agree. It you know, again, it came upon me because my fiance, she was reading I forgot the name of it, but she was reading a book for a class that had mentioned in that about looks, and then, you know, when she tossed me with that question, I'm like, I thought it was about getting me in trouble.
I mean, people ask that a lot, and like every time I've said yeah, like they do matter. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't want,
yes,
to be with somebody who I think is ugly, but at the same time, the personality is just as important as looks.
Absolutely.
Because the look catches your eye when you first see a person or meet a person.
That's the very first thing that catches.
And it keeps your eyes forward too.
Right.
Man, well, look, fellas, that I really do enjoy. I enjoy that one. I enjoy the feedback and everything. So look, we will go to a quick commercial break. With our next guest, Mr. Ciroc Fox. We'll be back with our Smooth Club.
Check out What's Going On Wednesday, a weekly vlog with co-hosts Arrington Gavin and Jonathan Jones. Hear them speak on topics such as sports, men's health, business, current events, and so much more. You don't want to miss as they tackle a range of funny and serious topics. Catch them every Wednesday on YouTube at Rugged Evo TV. Rugged is the new smooth.
Stigma, I'm going to erase that. He can win. There is enough mouths out here to feed off that content. And guess what? They'll be hungry for more. I can win. There's no need for people to be like, no, don't watch him, watch us. That shit is done, dead, stupid. Alright? If you fucking with Foxtail Studios, you're fucking with our... I forgot the name.
Shit. R Smooth Club. R Smooth Club Podcast. R Smooth Club.
R Smooth. Look, I love the show. They make me laugh, man. His co-host as well, and I'm also a fan of Luke. So look, it's my stamp of approval. All right,
All right, y'all. We are back with our Smooth Club. Our guest for this evening, a very special guest, comedian extraordinaire Ciroc Fox. He's the host of In Your City with Ciroc Fox, founder of Fox. Is it Foxtail Studios?
Yeah.
And just again, all around funny guy. We're so honored to have him, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ciroc Fox.
What's going on, man?
Welcome.
Appreciate you.
Man, thank you, man. Are you comfortable? I know before. Okay. All right.
This is a whack ass couch.
I'm sorry.
So I heard one of you people say this is JCPenney's finest, but look, everybody know they going out of business for a reason. We need to do something.
You could switch around
I'm
pillows a little
bit.
bit.
This is my sixth position. This is.
I don't know if you can see it on camera. I added some stilts to it because it's really a low ass couch. It's very low.
Maybe it was low for a reason. Maybe I need to be low. Maybe because you altering the physics of the couch. And the intention of the engineer who created this.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what? My feelings are hurt. We were doing so good having guests on there. Never say anything. Ciroc said, "No, this couch is awful."
I'm sorry,
man.
I'm adjusting.
Oh my gosh, man! My feelings are hurt. Well, look. Tell us more about you, man. I mean, comedian for a long time. Like, when did it first start? Were you was it just like a couple years ago? I said, "Hey, look, I want to become a comedian," or was this like something? Ever since you were a kid,
like preordained, like
okay.
Came out the womb, doctor smacked him, knock knock. Nah, it was in the midst of my second deployment, I think, when I figured it out. So I'm a former Marine, and once a Marine, always a Marine.
Awesome.
2012. Oh, so that was my first deployment. So 2012, my first deployment. I did an open mic with some boys. We was drunk. We wanted to have fun before we headed out. And they dared me to get on stage. And I ripped it. Wow. And then I went back secretly again, just to, like, all right, everybody got that one-time fluke. And I did it again. Killed it. Other people came to me who was on the show, the actual show itself. They came to me like, damn, man, you pretty good. How long you been doing comedy? I said, 2 weeks. Yeah. I did one show last week, did today. That's 2 weeks. And it just, after I came back from that deployment, I just was like, all right, I got something.
So how'd you come up with your whole routine? Because when I see comedians and stuff, it's like they be talking for an hour. And I know some of it, they change up every night, but for the most part, it's like the same thing. So how did you in 2 weeks?
It's different for me because I'm in the genre of storytelling. My style of comedy is storytelling. Yeah. So it's easy to remember what happened. That's why it's so, fluid for me. Because I've been through it. And then you just emphasizing on the experience.
And see, that's like, I mean to cut you off. That's like the uniqueness. I was talking with you earlier. Like, I love stand-up comedy. I love comedian. I feel like that is, you guys have the most underrated art form.
He made me feel mad special when I heard.
Seriously, but I mean, seriously, like you can literally go up there, like you said, you're telling stories. You can go up there, be on stage for hours and hours and hours and just kill it. And I'm like, let my ass get up there. I'll be like, it's a little warm up here, start just getting nervous and stuff. I can't do it.
Tomatoes.
Seriously, look, bricks, man. They start